Hey friends, Neff here. Welcome to episode 11 of Let's Play Pokemon Crystal. Today we're going to finish up the last of what we can do now that we have access to Surf before we continue the story. First things first, we're going south of Goldenrod, and there's Nugget here, which is always awesome. We're going to need lots of money if we want to vitamin train again. The surfing Pikachu animation, he looks like he's not very good at it, to be honest. But this is the first time we're not encountering a Tentacruel, so I'm going to go ahead and catch Tentacool. Not going to use it, but that's okay. And his Pokedex entry, floating along, toxic feelers, indiscriminately. Okay, he's a little jerk. That's fine. So down here, let me just make sure the team is where I want it. Okay. So here we have two battles, one right after the other, and then a third to actually wrap it up. And these trainers are actually pretty okay. So first up is Irene, and it's only, I always forget about Peck being Goldeen's, like, abnormal ace in the hole. And I don't want Pineco to die just yet, so we're gonna go ahead and switch, and we'll just let Pikachu take care of this. All three of these trainers are really gonna be very Pikachu friendly, let's say. Goodness. Alright. Some pretty good damage there. Pikachu, with his special held item, is just obscenely powerful. It's really great. But eventually things are going to start becoming faster than Pikachu, and it's not going to be enough. And of course, takedown misses. It's very irritating. I don't want to mess around with it too much. I'm just going to let Pikachu deal with this. We're coming up on an area where Pikachu is not going to have the type advantage, either with water or electric type. So we won't be using him much for a while. And we're just going to do some switch training, but Starmie hits pretty hard, so I don't want it to switch directly to Pikachu in this case. Starmie's pretty good. I wouldn't mind Starmie on the team. And that's Jen. She was trying to avenge her sister, but they both suck. So, it is what it is. And okay, apparently Big Sister Kate is gonna show us what's up. You sure were me. They actually confronted me. Way to spin the facts there. I know this isn't going to do much damage, but just want to lower his accuracy a tiny bit. Ooh, did not expect the Aurora Beam. I was expecting another bubble. Pikachu levels up so fast with the boosted experience, it's crazy. Now we're going to get Eevee some experience. We're going to switch to Graveler because in a perfect world, if Graveler can get an attack off, he should actually be able to do, well, she should be able to do some damage, but again, Aurora Beam, so she ends up dropping. And that's that. Pikachu's already halfway to level 30. And we get the sock sand, which is ultimately the reason I came down here. I'm sorry we jumped you. You sure startled us. That's craziness. Oh, we saw someone we didn't expect to see. We better assault them. Goodness. Well, anyway, we give that to Graveler. That's why we were here. And now we're going to move on. Now we're back in Ecruteak. I'm all healed up. And now we're actually going to progress the plot. So in order to do that, it's time for us to head west. This guy makes some sort of interesting small talk. Oh, you came from New Barktown. Oh, okay, well, that's fine. So we got a few trainers that we get to take on here. Now that we're not doing, essentially, side quests, you'll notice that the levels drop substantially. Which is great, because I want the whole team to be, like, around level 27 to 28 at least. So this is a good opportunity to get some easy experience for everyone. Pineco really needs a move that's better than Takedown. His attack stat's already bad, and his HP's not the world's greatest until he evolves. I could get him a TM from the Game Corner, but not yet. I'd rather just complain about it. And now we get to go against some bird Pokemon. And gotta say, this fight goes quite a bit differently than I expected. Doduo has really low HP, and because we have a huge level advantage, Takedown's doing okay. I would like to put berries on some of my Pokemon just to, you know, keep them in better shape, but I actually need every berry that I've collected up to this point. There are, after this area, 7 berry spawns for just a plain old berry, and we're gonna need those. So now we got another trainer. After doing all those harder battles, this area is actually, like, pretty calming, because I know I can take them all out. It's just free experience. I guess, I don't know. There was no real good answer to Looper. And it's got low special defense, so I was hoping to get the burn. No such luck. And of course, it just barely holds on. Super low experience. That's disappointing considering how much damage we ended up taking for no reason. I would say that overall, Eevee is the weakest member of the team. So in this area, it's more important to get Eevee levels while we can. It's a shame that the Ampharos line is not available in Crystal, because Ampharos is definitely one of my absolute favorites as far as electric type goes. Not a huge fan of the Generation 1 electric types. Ampharos is pretty much it. I can't think of any Gen 3 electric type Pokemon that I'm absolutely in love with. Gosh, when we get to Gen 3, I'm going to do my best not to just gripe the whole way, but I remember when Gold and Silver came out, and just how great everything about it was the whole time. And then when Ruby and Sapphire came out, the art design was different. There was no visual cues for day and night anymore. The Pokemon just... I thought all the starters were terrible. I was mostly upset because I always loved the fire starters, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna love them forever. And then I did not like the way Blaziken looked at all. It's really grown on me, but goodness, that was a rough time to be a Pokemon fanatic. And everyone else seemed in love with it. And I feel like maybe Generation 3, I was missing out on something. Like, I thought the like hideout, you know, it's basically an evolution of your customizing your bedroom, but it just wasn't as cool. So when we get to, I'll probably end up playing Emerald because it's the best version, but I'm gonna try and go at it with a fresh take. But not with Team Aqua and Team Magma. They're, after how cool Team Rocket is, they're just the dumbest. Maybe actually the worst of the evil teams that you go against. But enough about that. Right now, we are almost done with Route, what is this, 34? I mean, Route 34 or 37, I don't know. We're almost done with this route. And then we have a kind of a mini quest that we get to do. So we've heard talk of Moo Moo Milk throughout the game. I went back and healed. Okay, so Route 38. I went back and healed because there's 5 trainers here that we can take on. And Pineco needed his HP back. Probably should have tried Ember in this fight just to see how much damage it did, because Quick Attack obviously isn't doing very much. Ugh, almost got the level up. Takedown misses too much. I have to get it a better move. Before I start the next episode, I'll go in and do some research and see what I can do to make him just a little bit more usable. He's only 4 levels away from evolving, so he's getting close. So that's that. Now we're gonna go around him here. There's a berry that we can pick, which is cool. And then down here we have a hidden item hidden between all these Miltanks. Another nugget. Be sure to use that. And then up here Can't do anything in there until we go into this house first. So gotta talk to these people. And they're like the sole provider of milk to the region. And he talks like a hillbilly. And their milk tank is sick. The girls both just say, yeah, milk tank's sick. So that's it. So now we have to feed it 7 berries. So every regular berry that we've harvested throughout the game, we're going to use it right now. It became quite healthy. Its cry is weak. Okay. Feel like you can't really have it both ways, but they found a way. Okay, now it's totally healthy. You're feeding Moo Moo. I feel like I'm feeding Moo Moo. But now that milk tank is healthy, we can buy Moo Moo milk, which is cool. I'm only going to buy one, just because we can. But if you talk to the missus here, you get TM13, which is Snore. It's kind of gimmicky, but whatever. But now we could say we saved the family farm. And now it's time for some more trainers. These fights are super short because they all only have 1 or 2 Pokemon. And I mean, these fights are quick. And it goes for the double team. I like the way the double team animation looks now. Quick and easy. And I should have checked in advance what these trainers, because we passed up on a phone number here, or we've passed up on, I think, 2 in this video. But I don't remember what they actually do, so I should have looked up a list first. But so far I've trimmed the list down to only show the ones that can give us a repeat battle, or if they're going to give us an evolution stone. But we haven't got any phone calls for that yet, so I haven't been able to show it. But this guy likes my Pikachu. And then, okay, so there's this trainer here. Apparently she can only be fought at night. I didn't know that, but I guess that's the way it goes. The majority of time that I played this in my youth, it was already nighttime, so I just assumed you could fight this trainer at any time. And the dialogue you get after you win put out some good misinformation about how friendship evolution works in Generation 2. She implies that it gains more friendship experience if you train it in the area that it was captured, and that's absolute baloney. There's no evidence of that in the code, but of course that's the sort of information that used to circulate in the early days of the internet. So we've got one more trainer battle, and then we're finally going to make it to the next city, and we can progress with the plot. Eevee's definitely getting better. eradicates a fully evolved Pokemon, so the experience should be good. Just go ahead and switch train it just a tiny bit here. Easy peasy battle. Yeah, that would have been more than 400 experience. That's pretty good. And then Krabby is another low HP Pokemon, so I feel pretty confident that Pineco can take it out. Probably gonna want Pineco to evolve if I'm gonna use him in the next gym battle. So I might put him front and center just between now and then. But now we're in Olivine City. Olivine. I said that weird. My bad. Oh, you got a Pokegear? Cool. That's the end of that. And Silver's here. No need to panic. I'm not gonna fight you, he says. We're in pretty good shape for a fight, though. This would not be a bad place for a rival battle. So he can't take on the gym, so he just leaves. But we're gonna go heal up, and I'll see you guys next time.